Hello, I'm Michael Finn, Holistic Exercise and Lifestyle Coach, and today I'm going to show you the reverse wood chop with a cable. Alright, so I've already done things like a downward chop and a horizontal chop. This is going to be a reverse chop. Now, big rule with this one. So we need to have proper thoracic spine, our middle part of our spine, from basically the bottom of our rib cage up to the base of our neck. That needs to be functioning really well, and we need to have proper shoulder function as well to do this, because we are going to be lifting the cable up and over our head. Alright, so if we turn sideways like I just did, and you're standing up tall and you raise your arms up over your head, there should be some lift in your chest a little bit, and you should feel your thoracic spine extend a little bit, and you should be able to get your arms right up in line with your ear here on the side. Alright? You will see a lot of people do this, and they will actually have to bend backwards to get their arm up from the lumbar spine. Nope, that means their thoracic spine does not work, and they need to come and see a CHEK practitioner, a physiotherapist, or somebody that knows how to rehab things. Alright, because they've got to get some mobility back in there. You will also see other people that will do this, and their arms don't get all the way up to in line with their ear. They stay out in front of them. Same problem. It's either a thoracic spine issue or it's something going on in the shoulder, and they've got some kind of impingement or frozen shoulder or who knows what. But they need to come see someone that specializes in all this kind of stuff like me, where they can straighten it all back out and get all of that mobility working properly first. You have to have the mobility to actually generate strength. So it's one of the first things I do with all of my clients is get mobility and function in all of their joints, and just doing that in itself will make someone about 100% stronger than they were in the first place without adding a thing. Alright, so number one rule, gotta have those things done first before you can do this exercise. So if you have all of that and you can do that without a problem, then we can do our reverse cable wood chop. So I like to have the cable somewhere down around my knee or a little bit lower, because we're going to be going in an upward angle. And then we're in a good athletic stance with our feet about shoulder width apart or a little bit more, nice soft bend, just kind of like if we were like playing a shortstop position in baseball. And the cable's off to my left. So I'm reaching across my body with my right side, with my right hand. I've got a hold of that cable with my right hand, and my left hand's over the top to help push when needed. But I'm primarily going to be pulling with my right arm and my right shoulder. Alright, I'm going to take a nice big inhale in, and I'm going to go diagonally up. So I'm basically I'm about a foot to the left of my left hip right now. I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to go up to about eye level, to where now I'm about a foot to a foot and a half in front of the right side of my head. Alright, and then I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to come down across. So, and I'm in a standing position where the cable doesn't like really touch my body. It's going to hit my left arm a little bit, but outside of that, it doesn't touch my body. So I'm in alignment to where it's not going to really touch me, okay? But as you can see, when I do that, as I inhale and I pull up and across to the right, I extend my thoracic spine up, and I lift my chest up, and I lift my arms up. Okay, so there's no load on my lower back, but my middle upper back's working and my shoulders are working. Alright, and so you will also see some people that will bring this to the middle of their chest first and then push it out, and that's alright, especially to start with. But I like the more work into my core, so I keep my arms a little bit straighter, and I just have a little bend in my arms as I go inhaling all the way up and exhaling all the way back down. I also pivot on my trailing leg on my left foot. There's a lot to this exercise, where you go all the way up and you push all the way up. This is great for golfers once they have all of their range of motion, because this is that power motion of lifting all the way up and across. Big inhale up, big exhale down. Big inhale up, big exhale down. Expand the lungs and rib cage, and then bring it back down, okay? And then from the back, same sort of thing, but you can see how my back is extending as I come up. And I'm lifting that chest up a little bit as I come up and across. So I'm not bending backwards that way, and I'm not staying down here and trying to come up like that. But that chest is lifting up, and that middle thoracic spine is extending as I come all the way up through that motion. Big inhale all the way up, big exhale all the way down. Big inhale all the way up, big exhale all the way down. Alright? So complex motion Make sure, and I will link it into this video, make sure you have done plenty of time, at least a month to a month and a half with the regular wood chop going downward, and at least a month or a month and a half of horizontal chops first, and then test yourself. Make sure that you have that thoracic extension and make sure you have proper function of your shoulders to where you can actually do this exercise. You can also test it by coming up to a wall, and can I actually extend that spine and get my arms up on the wall without increasing the curvature in your lumbar spine. So if when you raise your arms up over your head against the wall, if you have to extend, if you have to get more curvature here in that lumbar spine to do it, you're not flexible enough to do this exercise yet, and all you're really going to do is cause more problems. All right? So, and if you can't, reach out to me. Really easy to fix these things if you know what you are doing. The human body loves to move. We just need to teach it how to do it right sometimes, because sometimes it just develops a bad habit. It happens. So, let me know what you think of this exercise. You can always DM me over on Instagram at MichaelFinn490, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and have fun with your nice good reverse wood chop.